Good morning. I want to speak to you today about winning. Not just in sports, not just in business, but in life. You may have faced setbacks, disappointments, and challenges that made you feel like victory is far away. But I came to remind you, you are destined to win. You may not see it yet, but the promise is already in motion. The forces that are against you are not greater than the power that is for you. The struggle is temporary, but the victory is permanent. When life throws obstacles in your way, don't shrink back. Don't settle for less than what you were created for. Stand tall and declare, I'm going to win. Say it with confidence. Say it with faith. Say it even when you don't feel like it, because your words have power. Some of you have been waiting for a breakthrough, thinking maybe it's not meant for me. Maybe this is as good as it gets. But I want you to hear this. Your best days are still ahead. What's been blocking you is about to move. That opportunity you've been hoping for, that dream you've been holding on to, it's closer than you think. Winning doesn't mean you won't have battles. It doesn't mean everything will be easy. But it means that when life knocks you down, you get back up stronger. It means that when people doubt you, you don't let their words define you. It means that no matter what comes your way, you refuse to give up. You were created for greatness. You weren't designed to live defeated, discouraged, or in fear. You have the heart of a champion. The fire inside you is greater than the storm around you. So from today forward, walk with confidence. Expect good things. Know that favor is on your side. Doors will open. Mountains will move. And when doubt tries to creep in, remind yourself, I'm going to win. Winning is your destiny. You weren't created to live in defeat, disappointment, or mediocrity. You were designed for greatness, for victory, for a life filled with purpose and impact. Deep within you, there is a seed of success, placed there from the very beginning. No matter what life throws your way, that seed cannot be taken from you. It may feel buried at times, covered by challenges, by setbacks, by delays, but it is still there, waiting to grow, waiting to flourish. Too often we look at our circumstances and think, maybe I'm just not meant to win. Maybe this struggle is permanent. But that's a lie that tries to keep you from stepping into all that belongs to you. The truth is, you have everything you need to rise above. Strength is in you. Favor is in you. Endurance is in you. The battle may be fierce, but it cannot take away what is already yours. Some people live their lives feeling stuck, thinking they've reached their limit. They believe that where they are is as far as they will go. But what they don't realize is that there is more ahead. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't. Just because you face difficulties doesn't mean you're disqualified. Every challenge, every obstacle is only making you stronger, refining you, preparing you for the next level. When you wake up in the morning, remind yourself, I am not defeated. I am not forgotten. I am destined to win. You may not see it right away. You may not feel it every day. But don't let your feelings dictate your future. Walk in faith, knowing that what is ahead of you is greater than what is behind. The opposition may be strong, but the power within you is stronger. The setbacks may be real, but so is your comeback. The road may not always be smooth, but every step forward brings you closer to the victory that already has your name on it. Winning is not just for a select few. It is not just for those with the right background, the right connections, or the perfect circumstances. Winning is for you. It is part of your identity. It is woven into your DNA. You are made to rise, made to overcome, made to break barriers and reach new heights. No matter what you face, no matter how long it takes, keep believing, keep pushing forward, and keep declaring, I am going to win. The battle is temporary, but the victory is permanent. No struggle lasts forever. No challenge is greater than the strength inside you. The difficulties you face today are not here to stay. They are only passing through. They may slow you down. They may test your endurance, but they cannot define your future. Too often, we allow temporary setbacks to make us believe that we are stuck, that things will never change. But what you are facing right now is just a chapter, not the whole story. The disappointment, the rejection, the hardship, they are only part of the process, not the final outcome. You may have been knocked down, but you are not out. You may be in a storm, but the sun will shine again. The key is to keep going, to not let what you see in the moment make you forget what's ahead. Winners don't quit in the middle of the race. Champions don't surrender when the fight gets tough. They push through, knowing that on the other side of the struggle is the reward. You may be tired. You may feel like giving up. But this is not where your story ends. The pain will pass. The opposition will fade. The hardship will break. But the victory that is coming, it will last. Victory is different. It is not temporary. It does not fade with time. When you overcome, when you step into what was meant for you, no one can take it away. The lessons you learn, the strength you gain, the resilience you build, it stays with you forever. The doors that open, the blessings that come, the favor that follows, they are permanent. So don't be discouraged by the battle. It may be hard now, but it is not your final destination. Hold on to the promise that this too shall pass. Stand firm, push forward, and remind yourself daily, the struggle won't last, but my victory will. Your words shape your future. What you speak over your life has power. Every time you open your mouth, you are either speaking victory or defeat, faith or fear, possibility or limitation. Your words are like seeds. When you plant them, they will grow and produce fruit. What you declare today will shape the reality you step into tomorrow. Too many people go through life speaking negative words over themselves without even realizing it. They say things like, I'll never get ahead. I'm not talented enough. Things will never change for me. And then they wonder why they feel stuck. They're speaking defeat into their own destiny. But you were not created to live in defeat. You were created to win. When you start speaking words of faith, things begin to shift. Instead of saying, I can't do this, start declaring, I have everything I need to succeed. Instead of saying, I'll never break this habit, say, I am strong, disciplined, and in control. Instead of saying, this situation is impossible, say, with the right opportunities and effort, I will overcome. Your words send a message to your mind, to your circumstances, and even to the people around you. When you declare victory, doors open. When you speak success, opportunities come. When you affirm your strength, you start walking in confidence. Even when things don't look good, even when the odds are against you, keep speaking words of faith. Keep declaring, I am favored, I am blessed, I am unstoppable. It's not just positive thinking, it's a mindset shift. The more you align your words with the victory that's ahead of you, the more you will see it become a reality. You may not see the results overnight, but if you keep planting the right words, the harvest will come. So today, make the choice to speak life, speak victory, speak growth, speak success, and watch how your words begin to shape the incredible future that is already waiting for you. Your words shape your future. What you speak over your life has the power to build you up or tear you down, to open doors or close them, to bring victory or invite defeat. Every word you say is like a seed planted in the soil of your destiny. If you plant words of faith, hope, and success, you will reap a harvest of blessings. But if you constantly speak doubt, fear, and negativity, you will find yourself stuck in the very things you were trying to escape. Too often, people don't realize that their words are working either for them or against them. They say things like, I'll never get out of debt. I'm not smart enough. Or things will never change. And then they wonder why they feel limited. They have unknowingly been speaking failure over their own lives. But just as negative words can hold you back, positive words can push you forward. Start speaking what you want to see, not just what you feel in the moment. Instead of saying, I'll never be successful, declare, I am moving forward and success is coming my way. Instead of saying, I always struggle, say, I have the wisdom and strength to overcome any challenge. Instead of saying, I'll never find the right opportunity, say, the right doors are opening for me at the right time. When you begin to declare the right things, your mindset shifts, your actions change, and life starts aligning with what you believe. Your words don't just describe your future, they create it. Even when things look impossible, keep speaking faith. Even when you feel discouraged, keep declaring victory. Even when the odds seem stacked against you, remind yourself, I am strong, I am capable, and I am going to win. You were created to live a life of purpose and success. The power to shape that future is already in you. It's in the words you choose to speak every single day. Don't settle for less than what you were created for. Too many people go through life accepting mediocrity, thinking they have to settle for whatever comes their way. They stop dreaming, stop pushing forward, and stop believing that more is possible. But you were not designed for an average life. You were created for greatness, for purpose, for impact. There is potential inside of you waiting to be unlocked, but you have to make the decision to rise higher. It's easy to get comfortable, to accept things as they are, to believe that this is as good as it gets. Maybe you've faced disappointments. Maybe doors have closed. Maybe people have told you that you're not capable. But just because you've faced obstacles doesn't mean you're supposed to stay where you are. The fact that you have breath in your lungs, the fact that you are still here, means that there is more for you. You were not created to barely get by, to live with constant frustration, or to watch others step into their dreams while you remain on the sidelines. You have gifts, talents, and abilities that were placed inside you for a reason. But if you don't believe it, if you don't step out in faith, you may never see the fullness of what's meant for you. Refuse to settle in your relationships, in your career, in your goals, in your mindset. Don't let fear, doubt, or past failures convince you to stay small. If something inside you is telling you there's more, it's because there is more. Growth requires stretching. Success requires stepping out of your comfort zone. Victory requires perseverance. You have a choice. Accept what's easy, what's familiar, or step into what you were truly created for. The road may not always be smooth, but the reward is worth it. Don't let excuses, fear, or temporary challenges rob you of the incredible future that is already waiting for you. Stand firm, believe in what's possible, and remind yourself daily, I will not settle. I am reaching higher. I am going to win. Your best days are still ahead. No matter what you've been through, no matter how many setbacks you've faced, your story is not over. It's easy to look at the past and think, I've missed my chance. I've made too many mistakes, or I'll never get another opportunity. But just because you've had struggles doesn't mean your future isn't bright. Just because things haven't worked out yet doesn't mean they never will. Too often, people allow their past to define them. They let disappointments convince them that they've reached their limit. But what's behind you is not greater than what's ahead of you. The dreams you've been holding on to, the goals that seem far away, they are still possible. The right connections, the right opportunities, the right moments, they are still coming. Just because you don't see it yet doesn't mean it's not on the way. You may have faced some closed doors, but that doesn't mean the journey is over. Closed doors are not a sign of failure. They are a sign that something better is on its way. You may have gone through loss, heartache, or delays, but that doesn't mean you've been forgotten. What was meant for harm, what looked like a setback, can be the very thing that sets you up for something greater. Your best days are still ahead because you are still growing, still learning, still becoming everything you were created to be. The strength you've gained, the wisdom you've collected, the resilience you've built, it's all preparing you for what's next. If you've come this far, it means you have what it takes to go even further. So don't settle. Don't let frustration, disappointment, or doubt convince you that your best moments are behind you. Lift your head, stand in faith, and move forward with expectation. There are new victories waiting, new opportunities ahead, new blessings on the horizon. What's coming is greater than what's been. Your best days are still ahead. Challenges are part of the journey. No one reaches success without facing obstacles. No dream is accomplished without setbacks. No victory is won without a battle. The road to greatness is never a straight path. It is filled with detours, delays, and difficulties. But here's the truth. Challenges don't come to stop you, they come to strengthen you. Too often when we face difficulties, we start to question everything. Why is this happening to me? Maybe I'm not meant to succeed. Maybe I should just give up. But the very challenges you're facing are the ones shaping you for what's ahead. The struggle is not a sign that you're failing. It's a sign that you're growing. Every successful person, every champion, every leader has had to push through obstacles. They didn't give up when things got tough. They kept moving forward. They understood that challenges were not roadblocks. They were stepping stones. When you embrace this mindset, you stop seeing difficulties as problems and start seeing them as preparation. You may be in a season of waiting, a season of difficulty, or a season of uncertainty, but don't let that make you lose faith. Keep pressing forward. Keep believing in what's ahead. Every challenge is temporary, but the strength, wisdom, and resilience you gain from it will stay with you forever. So when obstacles arise, don't get discouraged. Don't let fear or frustration convince you to quit. Instead, remind yourself, this is making me stronger. This is preparing me for greater things. This is not the end of my story. Challenges are part of the journey, but victory is part of your destiny. Keep moving forward and you will win. Refuse to give up. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times you've been knocked down, no matter how long you've been waiting, keep going. The easiest thing to do when life gets tough is to quit. But quitting will never get you to your destiny. Winners are not those who never face struggles. They are those who refuse to let struggles define them. There will be moments when you feel exhausted, when the weight of your challenges seems too heavy to carry. There will be times when the dream looks too far away, the goal too impossible, the opposition too strong. But just because it's hard doesn't mean it's over. Every great success story is filled with moments when giving up seemed like the only option. But the difference between those who win and those who don't is that the winners refuse to quit. You may have tried and failed, but failure is not final unless you stop trying. You may have faced rejection, but rejection does not mean you are unworthy. You may feel like nothing is changing, but every step forward, no matter how small, is still progress. Growth happens in the struggle. Strength is built in the battle. Breakthroughs come to those who refuse to stop pushing forward. Some of the greatest victories come right after the hardest battles. Right when you feel like nothing is working, right when you think you've reached your limit, that's when you're closest to a breakthrough. That's when you need to dig deep and remind yourself why you started in the first place. You are stronger than you think. You have come too far to turn back now. The road may not be easy, but the reward will be worth it. Keep moving, keep believing, keep declaring, I will not quit. I will not give up. I will win. You have the heart of a champion. Inside you is the strength, the courage, and the resilience to overcome anything that comes your way. Champions are not made in comfort. They are forged in the fire of adversity. They don't back down when things get tough. They don't quit when the road gets difficult. They rise, they fight, and they push forward because they know that victory belongs to those who refuse to surrender. Life will test you. There will be challenges, opposition, and moments when you feel like you don't have what it takes. But in those moments, you must remind yourself, you were built for this. You were designed to win. Champions are not defined by how easy their journey is. They are defined by how they respond when faced with difficulties. You may have been knocked down, but you are not defeated. You may have struggled, but you are still standing. That means you have what it takes to keep going. Champions don't focus on the setbacks. They focus on the comeback. They don't dwell on what went wrong. They look ahead to what's possible. There is greatness inside you. The challenges you're facing are not there to stop you. They are there to prove what you're capable of. Champions don't wait for perfect conditions. They fight through the storm. They don't listen to doubt. They declare victory even before they see it. And that same spirit is in you. So stand tall, walk with confidence, face every challenge knowing that you have already been equipped to win. Don't let fear, setbacks, or delays convince you to settle. Champions don't settle. They rise, they conquer, and they keep moving forward. You have the heart of a champion. You were made to win. What you expect in life has a powerful impact on what you experience. When you wake up in the morning, do you expect good things to come your way, or do you brace yourself for more struggles, disappointments, and delays? Your expectations set the tone for your day, your week, your future. If you expect defeat, you're setting yourself up for it. But if you expect favor, increase, and victory, you're creating an atmosphere for success. Too often we allow past disappointments to lower our expectations. Maybe you've been believing for a breakthrough, but it hasn't happened yet. Maybe you've been hoping for a change, but all you see are obstacles. Over time, it's easy to start thinking, this is just the way it is, and settle for less than what's possible. But that's not how you were created to live. You were designed to walk in favor, to experience new opportunities, to see doors open that you never imagined. But it all starts with expecting those things to happen. Expecting good things doesn't mean life will always be easy or that you won't have challenges. But it does mean you go into every situation looking for the possibility instead of the problem, the opportunity instead of the obstacle. It means believing that even in the toughest circumstances, something good can still come out of it. Think about it. When you expect something to go wrong, you approach it with hesitation, fear, and doubt. But when you expect good things, you walk with confidence, with peace, with a sense of certainty that something is working in your favor. Expectation shifts your mindset. It prepares you for success. It keeps you focused on the opportunities instead of the difficulties. This is why it's so important to align your thoughts with the right expectations. If you wake up thinking, today is going to be tough, I'll probably face problems, and nothing good ever happens to me, then you're setting yourself up for a difficult day. But if you wake up declaring, something great is coming my way, doors are opening, favor is surrounding me, and I am walking into my purpose, then you are shifting your mind and spirit into a position to receive those very things. The truth is, life gives you what you expect. When you believe for good things, you start seeing them all around you. When you expect to be blessed, opportunities begin to find you. When you anticipate success, you begin to take steps toward it with confidence and boldness. Expectation is faith in action. It's choosing to believe that your future is bright even when the present looks uncertain. Even if you face disappointment, even if things haven't turned out the way you planned, don't stop expecting good things. The delays don't mean denial. The closed doors don't mean your time isn't coming. Keep your hopes high, keep your expectations strong, and watch how life begins to shift in your favor. You were not created to live with a mindset of defeat, fear, or worry. You were created to expect victory, favor, and blessing. Every day is a new opportunity for something great to happen in your life. So wake up, look ahead, and expect good things, because they are coming your way. Victory is already in motion. You may not see it yet, but victory is already in motion. The things you've been believing for, the breakthroughs you've been praying about, the doors you've been waiting to open, they are already lining up for you. Just because you haven't seen the results yet doesn't mean nothing is happening. Behind the scenes, pieces are shifting, opportunities are aligning, and the right people are being placed in your path. Too often, we judge our future based on what we can see in the present. If things aren't changing fast enough, if the situation looks the same, we start to wonder, is anything happening? Am I really going to win? But what you must remember is that just because you can't see progress doesn't mean it's not happening. Some victories take time. Some breakthroughs require patience. But rest assured, they are already in motion. Think of a seed planted in the ground. You don't see anything happen at first. You water it, nurture it, and trust the process. Days, weeks, or even months may go by without any visible change, but underneath the surface, something is happening. Roots are growing, the foundation is being established, and at the right time, that seed will break through the soil and flourish. Your victory works the same way. Right now, you may be facing obstacles that seem impossible to overcome. You may have challenges that look bigger than you. But here's what you need to declare over your life. This battle is temporary, but my victory is permanent. The struggles won't last forever, but the strength, the growth, and the success that come out of them will stay with you. Every hardship is part of the process that is leading you towards something greater. You don't have to figure out all the details. You don't have to know exactly how it's going to happen. Your job is to stay in faith, keep pushing forward, and refuse to give up. Victory is not something you have to chase. It's something that is already chasing you. The moment you decided to believe in yourself, to take steps toward your dreams, to not settle for less, you set victory into motion. Even when it feels like nothing is working, keep going. Even when the odds seem stacked against you, remind yourself, I am closer than I think. My breakthrough is coming. My victory is already in motion. The setbacks are just setups for something greater. The closed doors are making way for better opportunities. The delays are preparing you for the right moment. Stay expectant. Keep speaking life over your future. Keep declaring success even before you see it, because what you are waiting for is already moving towards you. The process may take time, but the outcome is already written. You are going to win. Victory is already in motion. So now, it's time to walk with confidence. It's time to shake off the doubt, let go of the fear, and step forward with faith. You may not see all the pieces yet, but trust that they are coming together. You may not feel like you're winning right now, but know that victory is already in motion. Don't let temporary obstacles convince you to settle. Don't let delays make you give up. What's ahead of you is greater than what's behind you. The right doors are opening. The right opportunities are coming. The strength you need, the wisdom you've gained, the perseverance you've built, it's all leading you towards something greater. So keep moving forward. Keep believing. Keep expecting the best. Because your victory is not just possible, it's inevitable. It's already in motion. And soon, you're going to step into everything you've been working, praying, and believing for. Stay strong, stay faithful, and get ready. Your moment is coming.